They told you to believe in yourself, but what happens when belief isn't enough? What happens when you've worked harder than everyone else and life still knocks you down? Because life doesn't care how talented you are. It doesn't care how disciplined you are. It doesn't care how many books you've read, how many hours you've trained, or how badly you want it. Sometimes everything falls apart anyway. The unexpected happens. The unplanned happens. The heartbreak comes. The failure comes. The loss comes. Life happens. Maybe your heart is broken. Maybe your dreams are hanging by a thread. Maybe your bank account is empty. Maybe your business is collapsing. Maybe you're fighting a battle nobody knows about. And yes, you can break. You can break physically. You can break mentally. You can break emotionally. You can break spiritually. And every break leaves a scar. But here's the truth. Scars don't tell the story of how you fell. They tell the story of how you survived. Every scar can become a mark of defeat or a badge of victory. The difference is what you do after the breaking, because the blessing isn't found before the struggle. It's found in staying through it. Most people think success is determined by what happens to them. It's not. It's determined by the voice they choose to listen to when everything goes wrong. Right now, you are standing between two voices. One says quit. The other says keep going. One speaks fear. The other speaks faith. One speaks worry. The other speaks wisdom. One says you're finished. The other says you're just getting started. And every hardship, every setback, every painful chapter gives you a choice. You can fall apart, or you can build yourself into someone stronger. Stronger than before, smarter than before, tougher than before, more disciplined, more focused, more resilient, more dangerous. The pressure that is trying to break you can become the pressure that forges you, but only if you stay in the fight. So find a reason, any reason. Find something worth fighting for. Your family, your future, your purpose, your dream, your name. Find a reason and hold on to it with everything you've got, because you are stronger than you think. You have survived things that once felt impossible. You've made it through days you thought would destroy you, and you're still here. That means there's more inside you than you've discovered. Tragedy visits everybody. Pain visits everybody. Failure visits everybody, but not everybody chooses to rise. The fight isn't over. The fight is just beginning. This is your opportunity to show the world who you really are. Look at the obstacle in front of you. Look at the sickness, the rejection, the debt, the heartbreak, the fear, and say, I can beat this. I will beat this. I must beat this, because my story is not finished, because my purpose is not finished, because my life is not finished. Listen carefully. There are things in this world that require money. There are things that require talent. There are things that require connections. But sometimes the only thing required is a decision that says, I will not quit. I will not surrender. I will not retreat. I will not break, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times I fall, no matter how many people doubt me. I will keep moving forward, because no circumstance can define me. No setback can label me. No failure can determine my future. The only thing that can stop me is me. So stand your ground. Stand when you're tired. Stand when you're afraid. Stand when you're doubted. Stand when you're broken. Stand when nobody believes in you. And keep fighting. Fight through the pain. Fight through the struggle. Fight through the uncertainty. Fight through the loneliness. Fight through the setbacks. Fight through it all. Because one day, you will look back at this moment, the moment that almost broke you, and you'll realize it was the moment that built you, the moment that transformed you, the moment that revealed your strength. And when you finally rise from the darkness, when you climb out of the valley, when you become the person this struggle was creating, you won't just be stronger. You won't just be wiser. You won't just be successful. You will be unbreakable. And once a person becomes unbreakable, nothing can stop them.